Hey YouTubers, I'm Shaun Royer, Talent Development Specialist here in Los Angeles, California. I teach singing and acting to kids like Piper Raquel, Aaliyah Molden, Selena Gomez, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Alicia Keys. And today we're gonna watch Super Bowl halftime show featuring Adam Levine. Never worked with him, but I've met him several times. A really, really great guy, and I'm sure he's going to put on a great show. And I'm going to give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes, because I actually worked on a Super Bowl with U2, the rock group U2. And so I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of similarities on how this is going to work out. And I'm going to be giving you inside scoop on what's going on and how it's done professionally. All right, let's see what's going on. Very cool. All right, very cool. So I like the opening where they had the big M from Maroon 5, one of my favorite groups. It's really, really cool, great lighting. And then he's starting to sing, and I think he's live. And usually in a Super Bowl, you don't do live because there are so many things that can go wrong. But he's live here, and he's sounding great. So let's keep him going.
I was so high, I did not recognize if I ever been in rush. The chaos that controlled my mind.
All right, so this is kind of interesting that he is kind of starting off pretty slow. I guess he's gonna just, kind of get you in the groove and then amp up into a bigger thing. So, when you're doing a show, it's important to kind of think of it like as a date, and you don't want to go full out, so like when you meet a girl for the first time, you just want to be like, you want to just kind of like chill out, let them get to know you, sneak in and that's what he's doing with this. He's starting kind of mid-tempo, just like letting the audience get to know him. Okay, that is a very cool guitar. Okay, I think it's like cowskin. Very, very cool looking guitar. I love the way the background vocals came in to support his tone. And let's see what's going on next. So this is a really interesting sort of choice of music because it's a little bit of rock, it's a little bit of hip hop, it's a little bit of pop. And so what's happening is that he has a little bit for something for all the demographics that are watching the Super Bowl, and that's going to keep people watching. Okay, amazing guitar player, So he's definitely live because when he's singing, you can hear the dynamics of his voice. Sometimes he's loud, sometimes he's soft, and actually you heard a wrong note. But that's cool. So he is live. And what's important that I tell all my students after their first year of singing with me is that they have to play an instrument, because if you play an instrument, it just adds another layer of artistry and another layer of musicianship that makes you well respected by other musicians. So I'm not saying that if you don't play an instrument that you're not an artist, but I'm just saying people will respect you more if you go ahead and learn how to play and learn how to read music. Okay, so let's go on. What? Okay. All right, so it's a transition, SpongeBob, very cool. All right, trumpets. I wonder who it's gonna be. Do you know who it's gonna be? Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So fire coming down from the heavens. Okay. All right. Coming in. Who is it? All right. I don't know. Okay. Who is? Oh. Okay. It's Travis Scott. Very cool. Awesome. Okay, they're bleeping out words, but he is not live. Okay, he is not live. It's definitely pre-taped. I wonder if he's going to say anything one more time about Black Lives Matter, because a lot of people didn't do this show because of the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. So let's see if he'll make a reference to it. And the audience is completely into it. Bleeped out again. I don't know this song, but it's cool. All right, he's really, opening himself up, getting the audience, in the anticipation of what's going on. Okay. Oh, great transition with lights. Okay, what's going on? Okay, yes. Oh, Adam Levine's in it. Look at him. Hey, Adam's got a lot of swag there going. He's you know, keeping it with Travis Scott. He's, you know, doing his little dance, looking very cool. I like that he's able to take a back burner and let Travis do his thing. Very professional. Because, you know, a lot of times big stars don't like to share the stage with other people, but he's doing it. That kind of really shows what a great guy he is. So let's see what happens next. Alright, I love the addition of the guitar. Very cool. It's, you know, it's a little bit rock, a little bit hip hop. Ah, very cool. Okay, that's really trusting, but you know, that wasn't spontaneous. Oh, crap. Drum line. This is really great. It's very, very, very theatrical. It's keeping the audience there. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Very nice, very clean. Awesome transition. I like the way that it dropped out. Now, this part is not sounding live, but let's listen a little bit more and we'll see what's going on. Okay. All right. So it is live. And you can tell by the way that he's supporting. When he's not singing, you can see his stomach move. That's he's getting air, and then he braces himself. He opens up his rib cage, and then he sings. So that's a dead giveaway that he's conserving his breath and he's getting good breath support so he can sing the notes. So he's got to be in great shape because he was, you know, doing all that dancing, and then he's coming in and he's singing live. Okay, that was a really cool riff. Okay, this is one of my favorite songs. Gospel choir behind him. That's so amazing. All right, very cool. It's kind of going with the hip hop vibe, and the drum, very, very cool. Oh, she can sing. Okay, so that gospel sound, she's using something that we call twang, which is a narrowing of your AES. It's quite funny because Adam Levine uses that all the time. Even though he's not a gospel singer, he uses a lot of twang in his voice. Okay, you hear when she goes for that really high note and there's some sort of like groveling there? That's called distortion. And distortion is when you take false vocal cords and you constrict them, that gives it that gravelly sound. She's an amazing singer, very, very well trained, because it takes a lot of training to do that without hurting your voice. Oh man, he's in the audience. Okay, very cool. Okay, so right here, he is probably not live. That is a sound designer's nightmare, and all those people are specially picked to do that. So it's not a random just jump in the crowd. All that stuff is very prepared and rehearsed. Alright, that is some great cinematography. Amazing plan out shot. Oh crap, it says 1. That is awesome. Oh wow, and it changed colors here. That's really great. So kudos to the people who are designing this show. Alright, who's coming up next? Okay. That is... Who is that? Is that Big Boy? Very cool. I love this song. It looks like they're giving that Atlanta shout out here. Yep, ATL. Okay, this is not live. He is... Okay, this is not live. He's definitely syncing here. Kudos to the fur coat, man. He's decked out. Alright, so I love how they've just covered rock, they've covered hip hop, they've covered dance, and now here they are doing some really kind of more hardcore hip hop. Let's see what's going on. This is awesome. Okay. And Adam's actually singing back up here. Okay, very cool. Alright. You know, once again, I gotta say that Adam's show, but what I love about him, he lets other people shine. It's not always about him. And I actually think that makes him more likable and makes him more of a star. Alright, and Adam's got some swag here. Okay. Yeah, so I love the whole setup. The red really looks good. Definitely a tribute to ATL. I have a feeling it's the food. No, the Super Bowl's almost over, so go ahead and cancel our food. Yeah, just cancel it. Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so I ordered food.
Guys, we ordered food like an hour ago, like 2 hours ago.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? All right, cool. No hot wings for us. All right. Okay.
I'll be in the other room watching the Super Bowl without hot wings.
All right, here we go.
I want that red velvet, I want the sugar sweet. Don't want nobody to share, just put somebody new.
All right, now he's interacting with the crowd. That's very cool. Okay. Now you look. Okay. One thing that you got to know is that you see how he's upright. Okay. When you're on the stage and you're interacting with the crowd, it's important to stay upright and on your center so that if someone tries to pull you, you don't go into the crowd. When you're interacting with the audience, you never know what'll happen. So it's always important to stay on your center. Okay, this is good. Okay, he's really moving. You know, it was kind of dull for a little while, and now it seems to be picking up. Okay, like the transition with the bumps and the fire in the back. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is Move Like Jagger. I love this song. Love the light. Okay, he's got some Jagger moves going on, the way that he's moving his hips. He is in shape. Wow. He's been hitting the weights. Not only weights, but probably cardio, because it's been a long show and he's hardly huffing and puffing. All right, yeah, so the tempo's coming up, the energy's coming up. Yeah, do you know what? Even like the pants that he's wearing and the way that he's stepping and everything, it's completely Mick Jagger. Like he's completely funneling, you know, Mick Jagger. And the way that even he's holding the mic on the side, yep, that's all Jagger moves. All right, very cool. Awesome. Great musical transition. Now it's getting really heavy into the rock and roll. People throwing up some signs. Love the fire. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Could you imagine living in Atlanta around there and seeing all that going on? Man, that must be amazing. Not only inside, but outside. Okay. Cool. Very good. Oh, okay. That's it. All right, cool. It was a good halftime show. I thought he did a great job. You know, I was hoping that the ending would be bigger. Yeah, they didn't say anything about Black Lives Matter, so I'm kind of disappointed. And you know what? It's gonna blow up on Twitter and everything that they didn't say anything. But overall, I thought it was a great performance. I think mine was better. But you know, one of my favorite parts was with Adam Levine and the gospel choir. I just really loved that part. It showed his vocal expertise as well as the gospel choir's vocal expertise. You know, this is my first time doing a reaction video like this. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed doing it. Not something that I do ordinarily, because usually in the classroom teaching people how to be better performers, better singers, and better actors. So if you want to learn how to become a better singer, a better actor, a better performer, stop by the site and I will give you the same insider information that I gave to Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, Alicia Keys, and my new crop of kids like Piper Raquel, Julian Clark, and Aaliyah Molden. So if you want to learn how to be in the entertainment industry, just press here and like and subscribe. I'm Shaun Royer, Talent Development Specialist here in Los Angeles, California. Peace.